So, going back to the national championship game, I guess it was the second down before he breaks up that pass, starts yelling at you. What do you remember out of that conversation, and then the sack you make the next play? What were those sequence of plays like?
I remember I was supposed to be the whole player on that play, but I was also supposed to read the QB, and so the person went under me, so he was my crosser, but I was scared for the QB as well, so I was indecisive, and I was like, what do I do? And me and Nicole, we had some words. He had some words for me. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. But he just held me accountable for my mistake, and then just next play just made up for the mistake.
What did winning that national championship mean to you?
And it's still a surreal feeling. Like it's just started kicking into me once I went to the combine. I'm still trying to kick in because like we just been busy hitting one thing after another. But just knowing it's been like 41 years. And all the hard work we put in to get to this point is just really amazing.
And then how did Coach Schumann, you came in sort of outside linebacker, edge rusher at times in high school, making that transition inside linebacker. How did he help you grow into that role as an inside linebacker? It's not going to get to after you just won the NFL draft and becoming the player in person that you've become.
Man, I give Coach Schumann all the thanks in the world. Like he said, I was an edge rusher. I ain't know no signal. Being a signal caller, didn't know any coverages for real. Just coming in, I was really raw. Didn't know anything. So Coach Schumann just really took time with me, got extra meeting in, had to take some initiative myself, getting extra meeting time with him. And I literally took me from the basics all the way to where we are at now. So, yeah.
You're talking to a group of people who I assume have never gone through this process. So how do you balance living your dream and enjoying it and taking it all in with the fact that you have to work hard and put the work in to get where you want to be? How do you balance all that?
Just being at Georgia honestly prepared me for that, because coming in, like, you have to, not just football, but just college, period. You have to learn some type of organization, time management. So just like outside of football, what college brings and what football, like the hectic schedule, how we work out, because I feel like we work out here different than anywhere else in the country. Just balancing those two things and just taking it on to the next level.
Kobe said he wouldn't have gotten on you like he did if he did not know you as well as he did on that play in the championship.
Oh, yeah, I ain't sweating it. Yeah, me and Nicole, we brothers, me, him, and Quay. They're really the whole front seven. So, like, if he yell at me, like, it is what it is. Like, he yelling at me for a reason. He knows my why I'm doing it. I know his why. So, at the end of the day.
Have you guys thought about this? Probably the last time you're going to be on the field together, on one field together?
He hasn't kicked there yet, but it's going to be a sad day. It's going to be bittersweet, though. I see him on the other side. We talking trash to each other.
So what is your why? What is your why?
My why is my family. Specifically, I think about my little brother and sister. I want to be a role model for them when they come over there. So, like, anytime I think about quitting, I want to say, like, first time I came here for fall camp, I caught a full body cramp. I was looking at the ceiling, and I was like, Lord, what do you I got to do this for 4 more years. So just taking the time, thinking about them, and, like, trying to set an example for them is just really my why.
And what are you going to be doing in these next couple of weeks leading up to the draft?
Just working out, preparing, doing more interviews and meetings.
How are they going today? What teams are you talking to?
I talked to the Giants today. I was on the team I talked to today. I talked to the Patriots yesterday. I talked to a couple of teams, but those are the two I talked to recently.
That whole process of talking to teams and trying to figure out who's interested and who's not, how do you handle all of that part of it?
Man, I just try to zone in. I try to make every interview like my last interview. So regardless of who I'm talking to, I'm trying to make the best impression I can. So it's this team. I'm looking up everything about that team, what they run, 4-3, 3-4, 4-2-5. What did they do? So okay, focus on that. Next one. Okay, we're gonna focus on that team. Just take it one step at a time.
When you look at mock drafts, have you looked at what's projected for where you might go, paying attention to?
I don't look at I try to just focus on what I can do right now to raise my draft.
Yeah, that would kind of drive you a little crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I just like what we call rat poison here at Georgia. So like, you ain't really worried about any of that.
Channing, you talk about taking it one step at a time. That's kind of what Coach Smart has preached all along. How much do you think those principles that he instilled have prepared you for the draft?
Just coming in. Just less, like I was saying, outside of college, but Coach Smart, just with him chasing me around with that microphone in his hand, yelling at me for these 4 years, just taught me a lot of discipline. You got to stay focused. And, like, it also taught me, like, you always got to keep your A game. So, like, always put your best foot forward, because someone could take your spot, or, like, you could just get cut just like that.
Channing, you talked about that there were sort of moments where it's kind of set in that you guys won the national championship. Anything in particular kind of stand out that made you go, oh my God, we actually did this, we won it?
When the confetti started coming down, that's when it clicked. Honestly, when Keely scored that touchdown, because I was still scared until he scored that touchdown. When he scored that touchdown, I was like, it was like, wow, like we really did it, right there. But even after that, like we went straight into the locker room. We had a drug test. Everything was going really quick after that. I didn't even get time to celebrate for real. So,
How does it feel now, 2 months later?
it feels good. Like I said, at Combine, that's when it really started to kick in. But yeah, just really been busy since then, so I still can't like comprehend it right now.
Coach Smart talked about, having to replace you guys in the inside linebacker room. What's your confidence level in the guys behind you? Obviously, Tresman, Ryan, Schmel, Xavier Sori.
I'm not worried at all. Pop, I saw it all about Pop a long time ago. He been doing his thing. Every time he get in, he make a play. Interception king, get the ball out king. Smile, super quick, fast. Sawyer, he learning. I just watched him yesterday. He's picking it up. We got Jalen looking like a monster already out there. CJ, I see him over there benching squatting like 500 something pounds in there. I'm not worried about the linebacker room at all, especially with them being coached under Coach Schumann. Just the next group of LBUs about to come out.
Okay, we're gonna have 2 more questions.
Channing, what is an NFL team going to give Trayvon Walker?
A freak of nature. And that's the best way I can describe it. You see, he ran 4.51. He powerful as I don't know what. A goofy dude. He can play on the edge. He can play inside like a tackle. He can do it all. Just a lot of versatility.
What's an NFL team getting in you?
Same thing, versatility. I can cover, pass rush, off the edge, read the inside zone, whatever you want.